Ah, you're here. Welcome. My name is Fractured Dan, and it is time for the Room 3. Now, if you haven't seen the first two parts of the Room series, I recommend you go back and take a look at those videos. Basically, it's a series of puzzle boxes in varying degrees of complexity, mostly increasing. The first game was all basically single boxes. The second game had some multi-surface interactions that kind of played off of each other. So I'm excited to see if this one continues that trend of developing an extra layer of complexity to it. The story so far, we're mostly following the letters of somebody who's been traveling through these rooms before we have. And there seems to be something, it mostly concerns this researcher, scientist of some kind, trying to harness what's known as the null element, which seems to be some kind of either otherworldly or temporally bound force that has some kind of mystical quality. And the last game ended with a cutscene of us running out of a house before it was overtaken by some nightmarish tentacles and then swallowed back up in a kind of Lovecraftian fashion. So, we'll see if we get any more fun surprises like that as we do some more puzzle boxes. So, what do you got for me this time? Second one started with a small tutorial level. I wonder if this is going to do the same. Probably. Oh, I'm on a train? That's interesting. Okay. This is actually a great way to do the tutorial. July 5th. A.S. is gone. His entire house is gone. I dare not recount all that I saw. I would rather that I was insane, and that those infernal boxes were but a figment of my fevered mind. I should never have ignored you. If only I had come sooner. If only I had not come at all. 17th. I have awoken from the nightmare, but am forever haunted by it. I submerge myself in my work as if to drown out the memories, but it is no use. The null calls to me in my sleep, and seizes any unoccupied moment to fill my thoughts unbidden. I am marked. Okay, so the 5th is the date that we ended on with the last game, so that's kind of the update on something that's happened since. Right click to zoom in and out? Oh, right, yeah. Oh, shoot, did I... Oh, holy shit, ghost. Nice, and he gave me a box, great. Well, let me read these first. 19th. I've continued to petition the Royal Institute. There is something about their denials that does not sit with me. Their insistence is too shrill and determined to cover something as innocent as ignorance. 21st, a breakthrough, as the Royal Institute rebuffed me once more. An undersecretary with a drawn look, never heard that expression before, slid a packet into my jacket pocket as they passed. They refused to meet my eye as they hurried away. The packet included a page torn from a map of the south coast with an island circled. I leave on the first train. Must be some import in the repeated symbols and shapes, but what? The null. So short as 10 Europeans Trail Early Crusades. Yeah, so this is, you're kind of getting a sense of what I've already seen in this game. Pass. Oh, yeah, that's the end of it. Okay. So let's look at this damn box. I have a key, but there's no keyhole on this box. This is, yeah, the eyepiece from my suitcase. Good, I still have it. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I'll just comment on it real quick here. One of the most satisfying things about this game is the quality and weight of the sound design with all the mechanical movements. So when this stuff moves, it feels heavy. It feels like you're moving bits of metal. And yeah, the sound design is just fantastic. And as you'll see, the visuals ain't so bad either for a game that doesn't really need to go all out on the visual aspect. What did that say? I should use my eyepiece. It probably just said I should use my eyepiece to look at the box. Okay. Oh. It's a three-dimensional puzzle. Okay. I see. Well, let's get the corners. Oh, I can only move it that way? That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, well, I guess they probably weren't going to put something too difficult in the tutorial. Why is it having me turn it counterclockwise? Normally the keys turn the other way. For a second I thought that teacup popped out of the box. Okay, so that's the an engraved pyramid. Also the cover of this game's opening. No, I mean, come on. What happened? Where am I? And begin! That was a short tutorial, especially compared to the one in the last game. Well, let me take a look at this first. Probably just have to place this at a certain point. Okay, let's see. We've got a keyhole here, a gear, and this hook seems to be some kind of brake, so it'll catch the teeth from automatically rolling back, which leads me to believe that there's some kind of counterbalance involved. Got a chain here, we got a chain there, neither of them are accessible. The question mark button will glow when the new hint is available. Hints can be disabled from the options. Hints can be disabled? Ooh. Hang on a sec. If you saw me play the others, you know I hate hints. And they're very often not very helpful. I'm going to turn up the brightness a titch too. Oh, that's much better. Okay, okay, okay. And... okay, we good. Let's get back to it. Alright, this door. Let's look at the top here. Good, I can move that. That looks familiar. Who are you? We've never had a avatar before. Must have gotten more money. Oh, hey! I have a podium. Alright. What else do I have? A gated staircase behind me that I cannot zoom in on. Alright, what do we got here? You were warned not to look for me, but you would not listen, and it has become necessary for me to find you. Welcome to Greyholm, the seat of my ancestors. Seldom few visitors have walked these halls, fewer still have walked free of them. In the past, I have drawn my subjects from the greatest minds of history. Each played their part, but none outlived it. The Null wraps its bonds around all. All except you. It was a mistake to try and keep you away. I see that. I see now that I have great need of you. If you can prove yourself worthy, your first task is to find something that will aid you in your trials ahead. Find it or never leave this room, and I will have a great... find it or never leave this room, and I will have gone to great effort in vain. The Craftsman. We have a few fingerprints as well. That's fascinating. Okay. So I'm supposed to find something to help get me out of here. Easy peasy. You don't even know who you're messing with. Alright, what we got here? Do these rotate? Does the bottom... yeah. Okay, so what do we got? We have a locket. Is this behind a layer of glass? Still not reachable. Maybe I'm not even supposed to grab it. Oh. Interesting. Whoa, shit. Didn't mean to click that. Glasses. Hourglass. Huh. Scroll. Poison. Quill. Glasses. Hourglass. Oh, there are 3. Bone. Candlestick. Watch. Syringe. What the fuck is... What is that? Oh, it's a yo-yo. Like a medieval yo-yo. Okay. Yeah. Paintbrush. That's it. What do we got over here? A goblet. A pipe. A moth. A knife. A whistle. And a blank chamber. That's the only one with a blank chamber, I believe. Okay. So that's a few things. Nothing on the tops of those, right? Because they need to rotate fully, so mechanically that's a requirement. Can I zoom in over here? No? Because there's 3 buttons around that, and I'm willing to bet that somehow 3 and those 3 chambers correspond, but nothing immediately obvious with that. Come on, brain. You can do it. Brain, you need to brain up. Wait, there's a rope. Oh, that's just holding that lantern up. What's going on with this window? Can I zoom in that? Nope. Oh, hey, we got some runes on the oh, those aren't runes, those are actual words, but let me take a quick scan around the rest. Okay. The poor have me, the rich need me. Nothing. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah, that's why there's an empty. Okay, they're all riddles. My face is silent without my hands. That's the watch. And then the power of flight, the well of knowledge. Sweet. Simple enough. It is quite painful to watch you blunder to and fro, half blinded by those crude lenses you stumbled upon. Allow me to pry the scales from your eyes. These are the instruments of a craftsman. They will allow you to see the universe as it truly is and reach into the unseen infinity of space that surrounds us. The craftsman. So I'm getting a new device. An ornate box. You don't say. There's some sort of mechanism keeping the box closed. I should take a closer look. Okay. Oh, well that was one step. Ah, it's another eyepiece. Lens. Okay. What kind of puzzle do we have now? Double click on the keyhole. Ooh. Interesting. So these two move together, and these two move together, and I'm guessing we need to get all the slats in the correct position. which I'm guessing is about there because it's kind of even with that dark part. Okay. Oh, or maybe down there. Yeah, these two only meet up once, and it's right there. Oh, that's the spot. Okay, it's even like glowing. Cool. I can see in the keyhole now. Oh, I see. And it pulls it. Ah, okay, so I was half right about what that was. Interesting. Okay. Ugh. This game did not need this many tentacles. Oh, is that the origin of the tentacles? Interesting. The key to the null will be forged here. I have given you the first piece. For safety, the remaining 4 are held separately. Retrieve them and bring them to this point. Only then can you fulfill your destiny. So, I guess that's the pyramid, which is going to go right in this triangular spot. Huh. What? Whoa. Trippy. A seal with a rat and a snake. An emblem. That's fascinating. Yeah, that gurgling is not pleasant. I don't know if you can hear that. Can I go back? Cool, I can. So maybe this is all a single space this time. Yeah, that would be a good way to complicate it just a little bit more. I didn't look at this wall at all. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I'm intrigued already. So let's take a look at what's on this door first. Let's show. Huh. That's interesting. What's that? Okay, not time for this, I guess. What's going on over here? Ah, here we go. So, there we go. Oh! Huh. Yes. I see, I see. Huh. That's cool. That's actually that's a real cool way to combine that. I'm looking for an owl. Yes. Grasshopper. Not that one, apparently. Yes. What's it gonna be? Oh! The next room awaits. Yeah. Wow. So it's not structured at all like the other two games were. That's fun. And I can't zoom in on either of those things behind there right now. So I guess we just got to go through this door. What is this place? I have to find a way out. Huh. A few paintings on the walls. And again, solid sound design around the fire. Face is scratched out, which we've seen before, like in the seance room. This looks interesting. The switches don't stay up. There's a voltmeter. Okay. So it looks like going back to the last game, we've got a power source and delivery system to figure out. Minus, plus, minus. Huh, okay. So this is the top left here is the output, and we need to get that bottom right gauge to be the same. We have two ways to link it. Okay, so it's saying that the path, I think this bottom plaque, what it's saying is that the path has to alternate. So if I end on a positive, it has to start with a negative, right? Okay, so both of these will reach that last one. That's interesting. Okay. But, yeah, because we can't move the batteries, so I'm guessing we need to use all the connectors we have. So honestly, oh, okay, so I need to flip those two. Do I need to involve all the batteries, or do I just need to make a path? Well, that one's got to be all the way to the left, because it's the only way to get any power going into the system at all. See? Then I got to get that one on the right. This one could also work. Yeah, like that. We got power. The question is, are we feeling wise enough to use it? Whoops, too late. Okay. Before I finish that, I need to check out this. Nope, can't zoom in on the tripod. Let me just get a gander at what's up top here. Some kind of magnifier. Looks like a couple more motor or electrical. Hey, wait a second, what's that? Can't zoom in. Alright, what's going on here? Did I already read this? As you have discovered on your little adventures, contained within the null is the power to transfer matter across space and time. I have watched you cross leagues and centuries just as some lesser individual might cross a street. But what of light years? What of aeons? You have barely even begun to tap its potential. I have charted a world not unlike our own, yet incredibly distant. It is the source of the null. I have measured it, even seen it, but I cannot reach it, not without your help. But first, I must teach you how, and you must prove capable of learning. So, it's a it's an extraterrestrial phenomenon that the null is kind of leading to. Interesting. I wonder if that means it's an invasion strategy, like they're trying to get us to create a gate for the tentacle things to come through. So I can zoom in on all the parts of the desk, which is great, because that means I'll be able to open those drawers. But I'm clearly meant to start here, as I can't get anything to interact. Whoa. So those rotate. Do these? Those do not. So probably supposed to match that wave. Nope. Okay, so that's the amplitude, and this one is the frequency. Nice! Oh, and that's that thing I was wondering about. Probably wouldn't have been able to see that if I hadn't just turned up my brightness settings. Oh, interesting. So now I've got a desk that has a bunch of doors that yet to be opened, but it's already pushing me towards the next room. Proposition accepted. Huh. Whew. Oh man, I really, really want to keep going with this, but I think I'm going to have to end it here. This is going to be another long one. So tune in next time. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of this room series. And make sure to like this video to help the channel go a little bit further. Just bump up my visibility just a touch. And make sure to leave any more games you'd like to see me playing down in the comments. And until next time, take care of yourself and be well.